What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Tottenham 4, Wolfsberger 0 in the Europa League, last 32. Absolute safe passage into the last 16. I mean, it was easy does it today. It really was. Great performances from a few players on the pitch today. Dele Alli, absolutely astonishing goal, wasn't it? That overhead kick to open up proceedings for us today. 2 assists as well on the night for Dele Alli, so you got to commend him for that. And yeah, I thought it was just a really easy display. Wolfsberger didn't threaten us whatsoever. Gareth Bale coming on and showing his dominance as well with an absolutely stunning left peg, which we've seen him do over the years many a time. It was great to have the kids involved as well. I thought Niall John and Dane Scarlett put in really positive displays. And yeah, like I said, easy display all round. In the second half, Wolfsberger looked like they had just given up and they were just giving us the ball time and time again. So you can't really read too much into this kind of performance, but it is easy does it, and we're into the last 16 and job done.
Yeah, look, we approached the game in the right way, and that's all you can ask for, really. Having been 4-0 from the first leg, we knew that the game was pretty much dead. So all you have to do is make sure that your mentality is correct, make sure you're approaching the game with the intent to win, and you have to act like the game's kind of at 0-0. You can't pretend that you can't act like the game's at 4-1, otherwise it can run away from you and bad things can happen. Like, for example, the Dyer red card, if that happens in the first half and we go 1-0 down and all of a sudden things can change. But I think we did approach it in the right way. I thought the players on the pitch wanted to make an impact and wanted to make a case for starting in the first team or being more involved on match days. And that's all you can ask for. Dele Alli was a standout with that overhead kick, especially after 10 minutes. Really great finish, and it's good to see him with a lot more confidence than he has been in the last few weeks. And he was getting more involved. He was buzzing around the place. He had that bit of aggression to him as well, which I liked. And
he just looked really happy on the pitch. And he looked like he just wanted to make things happen the whole time.
Yeah, and he was getting involved in moves as well. He was linking up well with Bergwijn and with Lamela and with Davis, and he was just creating things. And obviously, not only did he get that amazing goal, we got 2 really good assists as well. One over the top to Vinicius on a play on his head in the 6-yard box, and a great finish by Vinicius. And then one for Bale. Doesn't have to break stride for that finish. That pass looks easier than it is. It is on a plate for him, and obviously Bale turns a good pass into a great one with his finish. With Vinicius rounding things off with the 4th goal after great pressing from Dane Scarlett, getting in an assist for his troubles, nicking the ball off the Wolfsberg defender, and Vinicius comes and kind of steals it away from him because Scarlett probably was getting a shot off with Vinicius in there, but it was a good finish by Vinicius.
There was a few kind of half moments in there from Scarlett as well, weren't there?
Yeah, and it's Dane Scarlett is the first 16-year-old now to assist a Europa League goal since Kylian Mbappe did against Spurs, apparently.
Well, for Monaco.
Yeah, for Monaco.
The omens are good.
And whenever he's had a cameo, he's always looked to make an impression. He's always done something, and he's always got involved.
I've always been more impressed with him than I've seen Troy Parrott. I really have. And Troy Parrott's a couple of years older, so I mean, Dane Scarlett looks like he's got a really bright future ahead of him. And I thought Niall John as well put in a nice display today in the centre of midfield, putting himself about a bit, and he looked like he had a bit of bite to him. So, I mean, Lavinia, he looked a bit nervous when he came on. It wasn't such a good display from him, unfortunately. Yeah. But the other 2 I was really impressed with. And also Eric Lamela. I thought he was
great first half.
Really good Eric Lamela today. There were times today where they just couldn't touch him. They couldn't get the ball off him. And yeah, all around great display. You can't read too much into it, but good to get some of these fringe players scoring again.
Yeah. The defenders didn't have much work to do. I thought Doherty attacked a lot better than he has done previously, so that's a positive as well. And the only block really was Bergwijn. Unfortunately, he had a chance on the left-hand side to really try and stake a claim again to be involved in the first team and get that monkey off his back with the goal. He hasn't scored all season. It's now like 35 games without a goal. He tried, but shots were getting blocked and he wasn't getting the right positions, and he seemed to lose confidence again, and he got hooked after about an hour or 65 minutes or whatever it was. And I feel for him at the moment because it's just not happening for him, for Bergwijn at the moment. But if we can get Dele, Bell involved with Son and Kane from now to the end of the season, then maybe we can turn it around. You never know.
All right, well, there you have it. Tottenham received safe passage into the last 16. 4-0 win. What was it? 8-1 on aggregate to Tottenham Hotspur. The draw, I think, is on Friday, I believe. So check out. We'll bring you the news as soon as it comes. As I said, Tottenham through to the last 16. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.